Hello there, people, and my apologies for being late. Although it was only by like 8 minutes, not the end of the world, you know. I ended up cooking, and that sounds really basic, doesn't it? I cooked, and it all went to pot. But no, it was actually really, really good. I decided to cook a Polish dish for the first time, and it wasn't a failure, which is great. I've actually ended up cooking cabbage for the first time ever in my over 40 years of existence. Go figure, go figure. But then again, cabbage isn't usually a highlight. Saying that, cabbage can kick ass though. It actually can, when prepared correctly. It depends how it's prepared, what it's cooked with, and not boiled to buggery, you know? Anyway, people, let me just set up the... Where is it here? There you are. I've just got to load up the YouTube chat into a more
Never fear,
boomer-friendly
for Larry,
version.
that is I, is here.
That can only be one person. I don't even have to look at the chat to see who that is. Mr. Larry, aka Focus, aka Jordan. How are you, good sir? I think I saw you on Slay the Spire just before I started streaming, and I think yesterday doing Ascension 1, or is it Ascension 2 now? I forget. Let's do that. Does that mean it's actually... Oh, that merges them like that. I've learnt something new today. How about that? Right. Okay, I've now got everything good. Oh my god, it's you! I messaged you! Ascension 2! Just starting a run. Nice one, Focus. Look, I decided to do a quick little run today. What's it? Compendium. And I've decided, even though my win rate isn't great with the Regent, I think he's actually my most solid Ascension 10 runner. And this run just went crazy. Like, Act 1, it was meh. I'm not going to lie. I didn't get anything too wild. I got Big Bang, which was great. But everything was a bit like, sort of thing. And then, it was after this guy, wasn't it, I think? And was it this as well? Yeah, that was it. This is where it went crazy. Act 3 was actually the easiest act out of the lot. I nearly died... Was it here? Yeah, look, 5 HP. I nearly died here. Oh no, 15 HP. That wasn't too bad, actually. And what happened? Yeah, so I got Wish, and I got... Void Form here. So what that meant is, thanks to the very hot cocoa, which, by the way, I didn't like any of those. Pumpkin Candles, okay. Storybook, I've not really taken, because my max HP was already knocked down from an event. So I decided, let's get the extra energy and go from there. And what this meant is I could... what was it I could do? I would usually be able to find my my power-up that I got from here, the Void Form, which costs 3. And bearing in mind you start with something ridiculous like 7 energy, thanks to this. Is it 7 energy? I think it's 7 energy. And yeah, the plays just went crazy. Like 2 damage, 0 damage, what else was there? 0 damage, 0 damage, 0 damage on an elite, which was pretty crazy. 32 damage here. Things were pretty bad there. But then 0 damage on the Queen. I just had an insane turn. And speaking of which, because I want to put it into a... what's it called? Into just like a little YouTube short. Can I find it here? Where have I stored everything? So that, OBS recordings. It's got to be this. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, it's going to be 2 lots of volume here. Let me actually turn the volume down on this. Okay, hold on. There we go. So, boom. Basically, I knew I had this match 1, so I had to go back and record it. So if I go to OBS, where is it here? Video. No, it's not video capture device. Hold on a second. Display capture. Yeah, it will be that. So, oh, let me go back here. Battle start. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is my thing. My game against the Queen. I was hoping to deal with her in one turn. Display capture. There we go. So check this out. So start off with this. Oh yeah, I found an arsenal as well, which I then had to upgrade because Big Bang creates a card, so I instantly get 1 strength. And then with the potion, I got Royal Gamble, so I've got 21 stars here thanks to my exhausting relic, so I get the exhausted thing back. And I also found a, what's it called? Radiate, I think it was in Act 2, and I decided to take it just because, why not? Bearing in mind I've got like 25 stars here now. This is me trying to find the Radiate, and I'm just being blind. I didn't even get to upgrade the Radiate. But I've also got Vigor here, so it does an extra 3 damage. Here we go. 12 times 25. Like, that is definitely one of my most insane turns against the boss. And look, turn 2. The Queen still hasn't got to debuff me just yet either. Yo, Farron! Guopki they are Farron. The reason I'm blaming it though is because I decided to cook it for the first time ever. My first Polish dish that I've ever made, and it took a lot longer than I expected. Mostly because I didn't know how to cook cabbage or even prepare it in the first place. But it actually ended up really, really awesomely. So yeah, but because of that lack of preparedness, there you go, finished with the strike. Beautiful. So that was the Queen. How are you though, Farron? And have you cooked Guopki before? It wasn't actually too bad, but it seems the recipe I found goes against a lot of regular Guopki recipes. You cook the Guopki separately from the sauce, and then you pour the sauce on top, which it was a bit but my wife Paula enjoyed it. And I do plan to make it again now that I know how to deal with cabbage. And yeah, try a different recipe out as well. Yeah, it was really, really good though. Really, really good. Don't have that much cooking experience. And why not? Why not? But when I ate them, I was only eating rice and meat inside. I always left out the cabbage. You know what? Back in the day, I hated cabbage. Farron, because it's cabbage, right? Like, who would openly go like, yum yum, plate of cabbage, please? But when prepared right, it's actually not bad. It's actually not bad at all. The first time I fell in love with cabbage was when I was, hold on, how old am I now? 42. It was probably about 8 years ago. Something like that, 8-9 years ago. And that's when I prepared it as just like a little dish with butter and, nothing to do with carrot cake. Nothing to do with carrot cake. You're 42. I am. Somehow... Hold on, let's get a bit closer, shall we? Somehow... Oh, wrong webcam. There we go. There's the webcam. Somehow I've managed to keep my hair... I won't even say keep these looks, because these aren't exactly the most amazing of looks. But maybe it's the Pikachu t-shirt. Hold on. I can't... There we go. Maybe it's the Pikachu t-shirt and all the weird things I wear that throw people off as well. But my skin... Actually, the webcam is doing me a bit of justice today. The skin isn't amazing. Did I really just do one of those sort of poses? I apologise, everyone. I do apologise. But my dad, he kept his looks for ages as well and looked really young. And apparently he, or at least my mum always used to say, that it started changing when he hit 30. And that was kind of the same for me, but it seems to be hitting at an even slower rate. Which I'll take that. You know, just just watch as my liver and organs fail though, even with these looks. Don't worry, I'll be gone by the age of 57. Oh, he looks at. How did I even get that without even seeing your sentence? First of all, that's kind of crazy. You look 32 at best. I don't know why you reminded me, Farron. Have you all seen that Scott Steiner promo where he does maths? And he's like, you know, usually when you're one-on-one with someone in the ring, you have a 50-50 chance at success. But I'm a genetic freak, and that means I have a 75% chance, whereas you got a 25% at best at beat me. And then he does all these weird maths that makes no sense, where he says his opponent has like a minus 12% chance of beating him, whereas he's got like a 230% chance. It's absolutely insane, but it's one of the best memes I've ever seen, honestly. It does sound like something I'd say. Trust me, I'll have to put it in the Discord, because it's one of my favourites. And in fact, Paula, she doesn't like wrestling, and don't get me wrong, I don't watch wrestling nowadays. I used to watch it back in the day with my brother Max, and he, not he. What do I mean he? I used to watch it back then. Not really go crazy over it, but watch it then and watch some of the stuff that comes on YouTube clips after I'd lost what's the word, interest in it. But Paula, she never liked wrestling, thinks it's all fake. I mean, obviously it's choreographed and stuff, but the injuries and stuff aren't fake. And yeah, she saw that clip and she just fell in love with the idea of like wrestling promos, at least. Like, she loves Macho Man Randy Savage as well. And there's also like the Ric Flair woo-off, where Ric Flair is what is he doing? He's, you know, in an argument with some guy, I forget his name, he's one of the newer stars, but he's pretending to be Ric Flair, and they're both going, woo, 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 at each other, and it's just insane. And then the other guy just decides to do a random elbow drop onto the onto the steel entranceway. It's kind of wild. Yeah. Oh dear. I do love MMA. They just F each other up, mashing up faces, blood everywhere. It's pretty crazy. And yeah, that's because in Poland they did something called Fame MMA, which is actually real. So yeah, the MMA stuff is obviously real. And Paula introduced me to Fame as well. I've not really watched it. We kind of watched it with her friend a while back. And I think it was through unscrupulous means, as it were, so that's why we're not watching it now. I kind of like the MMA famey, what was it, one stuff, but that stuff can be brutal, can't it? Like really brutal. Apparently there was someone on what's it called, not Polish Shore. No, it's kind of something like that. It's like the whole thing of Geordie Shore and what's all the shores they do? It's like some weird Love Island-y, drama-y kind of thing that's supposed to be IRL, but really isn't. Apparently there was one from the Polish. Isn't it like Warsaw Shore or something? That's really going to annoy me now. Hold on a second. But either way, there was one of those that went to MMA or something, didn't he? And he keeps getting his backside kicked in, doesn't he? Is it? It's not Jersey. It's not. Is it Warsaw Shore? It can't be Warsaw Shore. Oh, it is called Warsaw Shore. Okay, yeah. Sorry, that just sounds a bit strange off the tongue. Warsaw Shore. But yeah, that was a thing. There you go. There you go, people. Let me get the chat back up. There we go. There we go. Now I can actually see your chats properly. This one isn't going well. Oh, focus. What happened? Yeah, Warsaw Shore. It was called Warsaw Shore. Yeah. Oh, I've never actually watched that. I think Paula, she's not into that sort of stuff either. But she heard of the guy and was like, "Oh, Bruce, look, this is the guy who's getting his ass beat." I was like, "Oh, all right, sick." You know, it almost sounds like Worcestershire. It does. It's like Warsaw. That's a very good point. It all sounds so similar with the same letters and just wild. Oh, anyway, Farron, what have you been up to? Anyway, I feel like it's been a little while since we chatted. What have you been up to? And am I going insane? Are you actually in Poland? Living in Poland? Because Polar and I have moved over. I suppose I could speak about this a bit more now because we've got things that are now finalised, which means Polar is a bit more comfortable about me talking about things like this. But yeah, we're actually in Polska. So yeah, this is why I've picked up more Polish, although it is still more food-related items. My most recent ones are Jagoda, Jajka as well. Oh, and Sernik, which is cheesecake. So yeah, although I have a ways to go learning Polish, I'm at least here. JD visited Poland a while ago. No way! No way! Where is it JD lives? Fuck carrot cake! I forget what... He does not live in carrot cake, Focus. He does not. Oh, he lives in the UK. See, I thought so. I was trying to think. Is he European? Oh, man. So he came over to visit and see you. That's... Or did he just visit Poland but not see you? That's kind of weird. In the meantime, guys, I didn't really prepare for this, for Try Hard Thursday, so I've gone with Slay the Spire 2, and I'm thinking, right, I've been sucking with the Necrobinder hard. How about we just go for a warm-up with my guy, the Regent, on Ascension level 10, and how about we try a really, really crude speed run, and I'll try and get a personal best, or at least finish a run. You want me to do a Necrobinder run? Okay, how about this? We'll do a Regent run, see how it goes. Then we might try one Necrobinder run. And then we'll try a little speed run. Well, we didn't see each other, he was kind of far from me. Ah, fair enough. That's the thing, Poland is deceptively big. I would say, at least that's a guy from UK coming over. But at the same time, United Kingdom is deceptively big as well. It's not easy to travel from one end to the other. But at least the roads here are quite good in terms of, you know, the motorways, speed limits, all that sort of stuff. Let's have a little gander here. Let's have a little gander. Where do we want to go? Everything's all kind of spread out. What's it going to be? Like this? And then we could decide whether we want elite or a campfire if we were really, really sucking. So campfire, elite, campfire. Elite, campfire, elite. This gives us two. Basically, we're forced into an elite here, but with the shop, I think that's okay. Oh, actually, if we've got an early shop, why don't we pick up 150 gold?
As they say.
Change to gameplay.
Oh, I am so sorry, everyone. I am so sorry. Thank you very, very much, Focus. So there was the Golden Pearl, the Lava Rock, and then something else which was... Oh, the Shears to cut your health down by 13 HP and remove 2 cards. Let me show you what we got. So going over here, we've got an early shop, forced into an elite. I want to have a little look at the event here because why not? Campfire, campfire, and then we choose either campfire or elite depending how we are doing. Actually, am I going silly? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2... Oh, hold on. We might... I didn't actually spot that. How did I not spot that? We've got 2 elites here. We'll see how our deck shapes up. And we'll go from there. Yeah, thank you as well for somehow I keep doing it. It's because I don't have 3 screens. And so when I change from OBS to the big chat, I can't see what's going on there. Which is bad news bears for this boomer. Trust me.
Little and often fills the purse, as they say.
Are you free on Monday in our usual time for a cheeky run?
Maybe Focus? I'll get back to you on that. I'll get back to you on that. I'm just because I genuinely don't know at this moment. But I did think about it, folks. I'm wondering if it's going to be like our weekly ritual. And hey, Sav, how are you doing, sir? How are you doing? You obviously, well, or you might not have missed the tech issues. It's not even tech issues. It's just me being silly. Where I just had my giant face instead of the gameplay going on. But it's okay, we've not started yet. Until now. Until now. But how are you, Sav? What's going down? I know we complained about the heat last time. Oh, by the way, guys, air conditioning is fixed, which is absolutely divine. It will still get warm in this bedroom here, but not as warm, which is great. So we are kind of equipped for the hot weekend. Ooh, is it going to be wrought in war just to get some damage going? I love pale blue dot, in fact. In fact, I just realised that's minions crossing their arms. I didn't even spot that before. But yeah, this is good. Cloak of Stars is actually quite good as well. What are we looking like? Boom, boom, boom. We got a few battles. We could probably find Cloak of Stars again. Let's get something that's better than a strike just for the moment. Focus is also here. He's everywhere. Oh no, which side of Poland you're at? Ew. I hear you. So I can't remember which side it is per se. But it's an hour from Krakow. Around the Katowice area. So I don't know which side of Poland that is. The middle? The middle? Yo, Serb! Victory, fitted AC, you've changed. Well, in where we're renting at the moment, Serb, it did list, oh, comes with AC, which you would think, cool, great, amazing. Problem was, you could barely feel it. And we didn't figure that out until it started getting warmer, of course. But I think a good block card could be good here. Not sure about Solar Strike. Let's go for a good block card. And yeah, literally when I was streaming on Tuesday, what is this hand? Can we actually finish here? Yeah, beautiful. Okay, cool. So yeah, it was actually getting fixed, and apparently there was broken pieces in it. It was, you know, the filter hadn't been cleaned forever. It was just an abomination, in short. And also, it's fitted over the... What is this hand? Fitted over the bathroom for some strange reason. Not inside the bathroom, but over the bathroom. Here we go. Boom. Slap, slap. So yeah, it was an odd place, and we thought, oh, well, I guess that's just it then. My days. Ooh, yeah. Both of these are good. I love Gamma Blast as well, but we don't have any star cards yet. So let's go for the uncommon. So yeah, and now we can feel it, and it feels nice and icy when, you know, especially when we've got the door open here. So we are definitely prepared, good sir. We are prepared. You also lived next to Katowice, and it's the South Poland Army. See, that's how bad my geography is. I don't even realise where we're going. I just basically said yes to Pola. Like, yep, I'll follow you to Katowice. And here we go. In short, I'm just here. I'm just here. But you know what? It's pretty chill here, Farron. I'm pretty chill. How about your side, would you say? Well, I say your side. We're practically on the same side. But you happy where you are? Good, my friend. Missing you over here. Hope you're good today. Usually stuff at work, lol. Standard, I guess, Sav, right? But, you know what? I would love to be able to jump back to the UK to visit people again. This could be really good, really early. This came in clutch last run. I might go for this. Okay. Yeah, cool. Let's do that. And let's see if we can do things without getting hit. That would be amazing. Nope, we're going to get hit. I don't have enough block. Okay, that's fine, though. Let's charge both of these. And we shall block. That is that. Yeah, love it here. You can get anywhere with buses here. Nice. Yeah, the buses do seem pretty... Oh, what am I going to do here? I suppose there's that. 8, 8. We take 1 damage. That's fine. But yeah, I do like Polska a lot. Especially the food. But saying that though, I haven't got used to the general chocolate as of yet. Can I just go boom boom? This one's a bit of a weird battle, unfortunately, for us. 16. Hold on, 7 of 20. Yeah. So we do this. We do that. Okay, fine. There's like a minute delay between YouTube and Twitch stream. Twitch is ahead. You see, I wondered this. Oh, what is this hat? I actually wondered about YouTube being behind because I had someone join the stream. This is ridiculous. We're just getting the wrong hand at the wrong times. Okay, right, fine. So, boom. Boom. Done. What do we have? Crescent Spear isn't too bad. Got 1, 2... This will be 3. This would be good as well, but I need extra stars. Maybe I'll just go for a collision course for now. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that YouTube thing. Serb, about how to increase the rate on it. Oh, surely it's got to be obtain the sword of the stone, right? Surely. We could literally meet up with an hour when we're free. We could. There's also someone... in fact, there's a couple of people, you know, who appear online and stuff, who are in Polska. Boom, boom, boom. Which I really should meet up with. So maybe we should just do a big meetup. But I am really bad at actually following through on stuff like that. Oh, surely I've got to just take the 9 damage, right? 25. Yeah, I just take the 9 damage. It's fine. It's fine. Final Slayer, I see you there. I see you there. How are you? You are watching me potentially get my backside kicked here. Hold on, what do I have in here? Strike and Ascender's Bane. I might as well do the charge here. Yeah, I was hoping to have a really good run with the region. I was basically bragging, Slayer, about... I was bragging about how, although my win rate isn't that great with the region, he's probably my best character on Ascension level 10. And now it looks like I'm going to fail on the first elite, but we'll see. I mean, look at this. Why am I getting... Yeah, this is just a
Little and often
bit of a
fills the
brutal hand
purse,
here.
as they say.
Bit of a brutal hand.
I want to see a Necrobinder run. Let's get Osty going.
Let's get Osty going. I am dead. Hold on a sec. No, 24... Hold on a second. So charge, venerate, guiding star, Minion. There we go. Send in the minions. Beautiful. I do like, but we need stars. We absolutely have to go for glow here. How you been, bud? I've not been too bad. Thank you, Slayer. I've not been too bad. I'm not. Oh, by the way, for those, because it's been has it been a week since I've released the news? But for those that don't know, and I might as well say because I know there's a couple of people I've not seen in a hot minute. But I'm happy to say that Paula is pregnant, and that we've got a little, a mini Bruce or Paula on the way, and we've actually got another scan. Is it next week? It's either in the next 7 or 10 days, something like that. And so far, things are good. So we're over the moon, but at the same time, as you can imagine, we're preparing for. We're going to have to go this way, by the way. Smith on the nose eye place because that is crazy. Yeah, we're preparing for that. Let's go this way. I don't trust myself, actually. Toxic egg? What? Why did that come up after I've got the lava lamp? It's fine. It's fine. Let's Smith again. But what about yourself, Slayer? What's been going on your side? I prefer Twitch, so I don't care. It's true. It's just really sad. Like, I wish I knew the reason why YouTube was so slow on that. Because a minute is a huge amount of delay. Huge, you know. Shall I go for the collision course? Actually, no. Let's go for more stars. We'll upgrade glow. Yeah, because we've got these star... Actually, I should be upgrading my health here, but whatever. So, boom, slap, slap, and then slap. And then hopefully it's not a skill-based hand. It is a starter hand. That kind of blows. Can I win this now? I think I can. So boom. Boom. Oh wow, we get our first, like, everything upgraded. Lava lamp is here. Lava lamp.
Hello.
Bulwark is huge.
Follow me. Okay.
Bulwark is huge for us. Like, regardless of the lava lamp. And thank you for the follow. Kushumpeng. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. Or is it Kush? Kushumpeng? Kushumpeng. I'm sure it's Kushumpeng. But thank you very much. How are you? And if you're looking, I will say in advance, if you're looking for good Slay the Spire content, I'm probably not the guy. It's Slayer. Oh, okay. Good to see you there. Is that because of the comment from Serb earlier where it was where we were saying how the YouTube chat is a lot slower than the Twitch side. Good that you got Twitch as well, though, good sir. Twitch has a low latency mode that you have to tick. Maybe it's the same with YouTube. I'll have to try and find it somewhere. Focus says use your potion. Sorry, I know I read that too late, folks, didn't I? It's hard to build a shift build when the rewards keep changing. You just got to roll with the punches, haven't you? Ugh. I do want to go for an elite, but at the same time, I want to upgrade the deck. And then... Oh, if we buff up collision course or glitter stream even... This goes from 11 to 15. This is quite nice block, you know. Yeah, I'll go for the glitter stream. Okay, fine. So I know we've not got many relics, and I really need 4 more to make use of the Sword of the Stone. What is this hand? I will go to glitter stream anyway, and we will change our strikes around. Yeah, because I wanted to make sure I have enough defense for this. At least we get the vulnerable off. Boom. Slap, slap. Fine. Yeah, I want to try and get a good... Change my name. This is the old Xbox name. Oh, damn. What did your name used to be? Oh, hold on. Can I... I don't think I can. 13, 11... Oh, wait. This finishes. No, it doesn't. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to finish anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so not a fully upgraded hand, but if there's a decent skill, it'll be already upgraded, like Gather Light, which we do need stars. So maybe. Okay, what's over here? Have you played Master Duel, Bruce? Oh, I've not played. No, I tell a lie. I've been kind of getting back into Master Duel, but not really on stream. Yeah, basically since the heat, I've. Wait, what relic did we get? Whenever you play a power card, draw one card. We've got no powers, right? Yeah, no powers. Okay, that's bad. But yeah, I still play it. We will be streaming it again, but at the moment, Slay the Spire 2 is just. It's just that right level of not having to think quite as hard or reading lots and lots of text compared to Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And then even if I fail, it's still a grand old time, you know? What else have you been playing? I remember now. I do remember. What do you prefer, by the way? Do you prefer Slayer or do you prefer your Twitch name? Hold on, we've got to do this. Do this. I want to kind of build up the Sovereign Blade. We have 0 defense. Okay, that, and then we're out in war, so at least that still builds up the Sovereign Blade. Okay. So this, we need to change these. Yeah, we need to thin our deck down as much as possible. Should I Sovereign Blade now? I guess so, right? Oh, I don't have much in the way of defense. That's the only problem. But 45 damage is hard to ignore. So let's do it. It's fine. It's fine. Either way, I don't care. Fair dues. Have you been still... I might have already asked this, but have you still been playing Master Duel? I've literally today... Oh, I'm not going to survive this fight. Boom. 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 Although that is doing a lot of damage. Let's get the defend there. Oh, am I going to be able to block 40 on my turn? I don't think I will, but... There's the charge. I need to charge and change more strikes. So we'll do this. Yeah, because the strikes aren't going to help me when it comes to defense. Oh, there's no way I'm going to survive, is there? Jeez. Glitter Stream helps, but what do we get off of Glow? Minion Dive Bomb, sure.
First of all, good evening.
Oh no, Diego! You're going to watch me die, unfortunately. You're going to watch me die! 50... Wait, 50 damage. Hold on. And Falling Star is next. There's a possibility I survive. It does depend what else we draw here. Is that enough? 28. No! I'm 2 off. Well, technically 3 off. Oh, that's sad. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. The punches are all bad. Which one was that, Focus? Is that in your run, I'm going to assume? F. Big F, everyone. Big F. That is so sad. Could argue I should have healed at the campsite prior to that as well. But... okay, one more with the region. One more with the region. Then we'll try Necrobinder. and see if we can get one win out of 11. Shumpeng. I'm going to say Kush. I haven't played it forever, but I will get back on it soon. What have you been up to then, Kush? If you don't mind me asking. I just love the region focus, honestly. You got washed like England yesterday, literally by the mountain. I heard about the loss. Is it bad that I say I'm not into the World Cup? What I do know about the World Cup, though, is that there's some VTuber who's been getting a lot of hate because whoever they end up supporting, they end up losing. And yeah, England was the final straw where she got so much hate that she was like, right, I'm shutting everything down. I'm not dealing with this. Yeah, we're no longer going to be talking about who I support and stuff like that. So, yeah, that is my knowledge of the World Cup. And apparently I think the refs were kind of biased as well. I heard a bit of bias going on. What is this? This might be nice. Or worst case scenario, we can slide over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's just like a basic route. We can... let's go over here. And there is a shop as well. Maybe we look at the early shop? Maybe we look at the early shop. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Not yesterday, in my opinion. Yeah, that is my knowledge. The most what is this hand, by the way? The most unsporty knowledge whatsoever. Oh, this is a bit of a wild hand. So we have to go boom, boom, and slap. Oh, I don't want to take 6 damage here. What are we talking about? I think that was 6 damage. Early Crescent Spear. Celestial Might might be okay, especially if we find the event where it gives us Sharpen. Let's go up this way then. Transform a card in your deck or upgrade a card in your deck. Do we transform a strike? I say we transform a strike. I would love to get away with the upgrade, but Gamma Blast. Okay. I guess we're going after a star-related build. Farron, thank you very much for the hydrate. Oh, Hidden Cache. Finally, I get this at a good point. I'd be silly not to take this. And then Hidden Cache. And maybe Guiding Star? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nice. This is definitely going to be a star build. I must admit, though, I love creation builds with the region. But, I mean, if everything's pointing to stars, why not go for it, I guess? Speed got a similar thing since pretty much every team he goes to loses. Didn't Speed end up, and it's no hate or anything, didn't he end up in tears when Portugal lost, I think? Just put up a simple defend there. Beautiful. Okay, first time actually using this. Photon Cut. That is quite funny. Draw 1 card the first time this is played. I do think Astral Pulse is a bit too much at the moment. I mean, yes, we've got Hidden Cache, we've got Venerate, but that's kind of it. So, you know what? Yeah, let's give Swift Photon Cut a little look-see. And then let's go over here. We shall smith. Do we smith the Gamma Blast? Hidden Cache. Guiding Star's pretty good. Diego, what have you been up to anyway? Sorry, I didn't actually ask that. I said hey, and then that was really about it. maybe we do this. 6, 12, 24. That's quite good. Go on then, let's see what we get from the elite. Oh, it's the big boy. Or the big girl, really. Just been trying to change up jobs, and hopefully next month I'll be in a school cafeteria. I'll be making some good money too. Nice, nice. Right, without sounding... Oh, what is this hand, by the way? What is this hand? Yeah, have you trained as a chef, Kush? Okay, here we go. So this will bring me up to 5. So we go boom, boom, slap. So now you're ultra weak and ultra vulnerable for a little bit anyway. Oh, that's come at a good time. Beautiful. Let's take the stars and then hopefully finish next turn. I know that's a chop to the face at 15. There we go. Boom and bop. Beautiful. Not a bad one. Ooh, another hidden cache and another gamma blast. I do like gamma blast, but I need the stars at the moment. So getting swift on hidden cache is pretty cool as well. That's a big chicken. It is, and we showed it what for. Dash, we showed it what for. How are you this fine evening, good sir? You know what, I'm in a pretty chipper mood, especially chatting to all of you here, you know. Today is a good day. Hold on, what do we do here? Do we do... Oh yeah, that's just death. I think we got ourselves a chunky build. Pillar of Creation. Oh, but we're not creating anything. This is purely a star build. Do we go for another guiding star? Surely not. I mean, maybe. Okay, fine. We'll go for the guiding star. We'll go for the guiding star. It's just another chunky thing instead of a strike. Party popper, or festive popper rather. It's okay, just, you know, ta-da. Okay. I can do these both together. Can I get a strike or something? No. But we do get a block. That's fine. Okay. So, chop you. Put you back. Wait. Oh, so photon cuts draw. So the draw effect of it happens. And then after that we draw anyway. So that's interesting. It's because I've not really used Swift before, so I don't know what I'm actually looking at. Giving up the Necrobinder. Well, Dash, I did promise, because I said that, look, I want to chill with the Regent, because I just love the Regent's playstyle. And then I wasn't going to go with the Necrobinder. I did say, you know, maybe we try some weird speed run to see how far we can get, as long as we get a complete run anyway. But then Focus mentioned earlier, oh, we want to see the Necrobinder. Come on. Hold on, let's do that. Let's put Celestial Might back and then defend. We're losing a bit of health here. I'm not liking it. Bop. Spoils of Battle. And here's another Gamma Blast now. Okay, we're taking that. I think our health is a bit... What have we got? We got the... actually, this elite might not be bad. It's either going to be the Frog Parasite or the Statue. And as long as our draws are good, then that's fine. Other than that, I'm pretty happy lately. I had training a long time ago, but I've been really practicing my cooking. I'm actually pretty good. I hope so. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of angry students or disappointed. And the last thing you want are a load of, you know, hungry, disappointed students, right? I'm not exactly a chef, but I can cook. That's the main thing. Just don't give anyone food poisoning. That's all good, right? It makes sense. I'm no masochistic. I'm not for masochistic gaming either. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't mind difficulty, but it gets to a point when, you know, you've had 10 runs as a particular character and you think to yourself, man, I just need to reevaluate what I'm doing. Oh, I could kill here, but I don't want to. Because we're going to be able to make him pop this turn. Wait, I can't play anything. Wait, where's all my star generation? Hidden cache, venerate, hidden cache. Okay, I know this is damage. But we're going to have to. Okay, here we go. So, pop you, doesn't matter what I put back because I draw it back again instantly. We do this, and then this on you. Oh, both my hidden caches. I really should have foresaw that, actually. It was only cards left in the deck. Okay, so get rid of you. Maybe I could find a strike here. That would be nice. It's a Gamma Blast. I'll put the Guiding Star back. I might be dead here. We'll see. It's almost Star Generation at the bottom of the deck again. 9-18. Yeah, I am dead, folks. So stupid. That was just very unlucky. Not drawing my Star Generation when it really counts. At the same time, again, I could have just sat a turn and wait for the stars to appear. Fine. Okay, no, it's not fine. You know what they say? Third time lucky. I'm not taking 2 deaths in Act 1 without trying. I'm going for the Silken Tress here. Let's see here. I saw a Balatro speedrun for Games Done Quick and it had some funky stuff. What is that then? Because I can't imagine. Is it actual like bugs with the game, like taking advantage of glitches? Because I can't imagine how you speedrun Balatro. Maybe find the Joker where you can take a death or something like that. As you know, in that way you can. Hold on a second. 1, 2. Yeah, that way you could survive the boss blinds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, looks like it's going to be 4. No matter what. So let's go over here and then we can take a little peek in the shop if we'd like. We've got to look at multi-hit stuff. So, boom. Yeah, let's look at an event. Go from there. Okay, sweet, we're doing it. Hopefully the card reward we get with this is a good one. My strategy for getting compliments on my cooking is to exclusively cook for people who don't usually have freshly cooked meals. Ah, yeah, Dash, that is the thing. That is the thing. That's really funny, but I agree. I agree. I must admit, I grew up not really knowing spices or even salt or anything like that. That's fine. Yeah, my mum, as much as I love her, would absolutely boil the buggery out of vegetables and usually cook them all together and they'd all be mushy and bland. And yeah, that's why I was never a fan of veg. We can either do a hit for 20 with Photon Cut or block for a lot here. I do love replay Glitter Stream, honestly. Yep, we're going for that. So sure, it's not an attack. But it's fine, it's fine. My favourite part about GDQ is when developers watch speedruns just go, oh!
Toasty FTW.
Toasty FTW. Agreed, sir. Agreed. What was I going to say? Oh, by the way, I need to find my video, which, again, I'm hoping to put into like a... Whoops, I've gone a bit crazy there. Into a YouTube short where my Osti goes crazy. I think it was Ascension level 9 or something. Boom, bop. We'll do that, that's fine. And then pray we just win. Yeah, Dash, there was someone... In fact, I think it was the original Slay the Spire, where the developers watched a speedrun, which was like 5 minutes long or something. It was something ridiculous. And they literally couldn't respond. It was just like, oh, that's happening. Oh. And before they knew it, the run was over. Absolutely wild. Should I... I suppose it's quite early. Removing a card from the deck here isn't too bad. Let's remove a strike. Yeah. The goal was to trigger the rare int bug. Oh, which triggers when your score is so high the game literally can't count that high. Oh, and that just classes the end of the game essentially, Diego. Is that right? I mean, that's got to require a lot of setup though, right? What is this hand? I literally cannot attack. Here we go. Okay, so... do this, this, and that's that. Yeah, interesting hands there, but it's fine. Boom, bop, bap. Now we've just got one slime to deal with. Sweet. It does. It needs a seeded run where you start with the Perkio Joker. Oh, Perkio. Perkio's the funny one, isn't it? Isn't it where you can... you store a card in your hand and then it creates a negative version of it, and then as long as you keep holding it, it keeps creating negative versions, right? And you clone a spectral card that makes copies of one card. That's it, Diego. That is it. I thought it'd be something silly like that. I think I've seen silly stuff there too. There we go. We'll finally do this. What is going on here? Give me something. There we go. Clone spectral cards. Yeah. I'm sure we'll get a strike or two soon. There we go. Actually, I've realised I don't have many attacks now. Astral Pulse. We do need multi-attacks. Even Collision Course isn't too bad, but... Astral Pulse, do we gamble on it? Yeah, let's gamble on it. And we obtain the chosen cheese here. We absolutely do. We get our health back. Smith on... It's got to be Know Thy Place. I love Know Thy Place. Such good cards. So you make a steel card with the red seal, then get other jokers that help with scoring. Yeah, that's one of the best ways to score, just in general, in Slay the Spire. As you can tell with the whole int glitch thing. By the way, I also love the little rendition... what is this? On... what was it? The Video Game Awards? Where there was a little medley done. Oh, this is nice. And it had a Balatro theme, which went hard. It was only for a short period, but it went really, really hard. Oh, actually, this isn't so bad. God, I hate it surviving for the third attack, because that double attack is rough. Let's do that. I actually need a better basic attack or more stars. That's a better basic attack, and it is multi for the Phantom fight. Although I do love Begone. Do we go to Begone? Yeah. Let's do Begone. I'm not fully comfortable with the elite here, so let's just upgrade a whole load of stuff. Glitter Stream. Yes, please. Thank you. We'll go over here. Oh, whenever you enter a question mark room, gain some health, like now, just before the elite fight. Heal to full HP, receive poor sleep. Lose 8 max HP, obtain a random relic. Let's do it. That's pretty good. Up to 10 block persists across turns, which will work with our glitter stream. Okay, let's smith the Begone so it hits a bit harder. And then we'll go from there. It's you, the revenge. Okay, I'm going to drink this. Screw it. What is this hand? I should have used the defense because I can hold up to it. Or, you know, hold up to a certain amount of defense anyway. Fine, whatever. This covers a lot anyway. Yeah, this wouldn't have mattered then. That's fine. Okay, be gone on the Ascender's Bane. I really wanted to hold the Astral Pulse for... This is fine. Yeah, I wanted to hold the Astral Pulse for when it splits up, but we cannot. What is this hand? Okay, we let this just happen. We take a bit of damage. It's just all defense again. But at least we get to play the infection. What is this? Okay, here we go. Beautiful. 714. This hits for 3. Fine. Yep, let's do that. I should have hit one of the other guys, actually, as we would have been able to hold our block anyway. What is this? So we're going to take some damage. Yeah, ironically, I really should have hit one of the other guys. But I don't think you can really account for that. Okay, let's just finish this off. Fine. Another Astral Pulse. I think Kingly Kick is going to be the way here. It's an extra attack. It is a chunky attack. I do love Bulwark, but we've got so much defense now. Yeah, let's go for Kingly Kick, and we'll see if we can find some cards which would let us put it back to the top of the deck. Wow, both curses. I shouldn't be using a potion here, but I've got a feeling this guy is going to suck. So let's do that. I just have a feeling I hate this guy, especially when he's hiding behind other enemies. Okay, Kingly Kick is here. The double glitter stream is here though, so I think we have to hit that. We're gone on the defend. And just a little slap there. Oh, Astral Pulse.
Little and often fills
Okay, here
the
we go.
purse, as they say.
Why is the knowledge demon such a prick?
Because it does. It just does. Wait, we need more star generation, but... Nah, I can't take the figure just for Astral Pulse. Let's go for the glow. We don't have much money. Maybe we just go for the event. Heal up a little bit. Oh! I was going to potentially heal. I was like 50-50 as to whether I heal or upgrade. Now, we're going to hatch. Sure, Nick. God, that... You know what, Nick? First of all, welcome, good sir. Second of all, that Wordle... thing is, I knew deep down, because I got like 4 letters already, and I was like, it looks like it's going to be short, but it's not. You know, it can't be. Like, oh, sure is a name. And then there was something else I wanted to try and do with it, and it's not. And then I just decided, screw it, let's just type letters in front of the word short and see what happens. And surprise, surprise, then it works. But yeah, very, very disappointed in that Wordle. It's very disappointed. I bet you're glad you didn't even get to attempt it, right? Oh dear. How you been keeping though, good sir? It's been a hot minute, other than the Wordle, of course. Oh, Bird Swoop is here. Begone on the strike. Boom. Ew. There we go. And look, Nick, we've got a bird. Remind me, Nick, have you tried out Spire 2 at all? I'm curious how far I would have gotten. It looked like everyone did catch it in the end. Oh. Okay, both star crossed cards, and I can't do much with them. Oh, those wounds and the guilty. I need to find my... Hold on, 10-10, that's fine. I need to find my transform card while drawing the curses. Like now. Here we go, boom. And then star generation we have to, boom, bop. Okay, caw. Okay, 32. Kingly Kick is starting to do some damage. Okay, finally, get rid of you. Ooh, Astral Pulse is here.
Fills the purse, as they say.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No. It's a Bridonis.
It's a Bridonis. Is it not Birdonis instead of Bridonis? We'll take Bridonis. Why not? Why not? Hold on, Venerate. This could be a chunky turn. Oh, Birdonis is putting in the work. Oh, sorry, it's Bird Pip. It's a Bird Pip because it's such a little cutie. It's just hatched, freshly hatched before the battle and already, you know, kicking backside. I think I have to do the glitter stream here. Yeah, absolutely. Remind me, Nick, what kind of games do you play? I think I'd asked you before, but I'm such a boomer and I forget these things. What is your usual game of choice, good sir? And I might be biased, but I heavily recommend Slate Spire 2. Hold on. We hit that. We hit that. Kingly Kick, that is a chunky one. That is going to be a chunky kick. In fact, it nearly finishes it. Can we do 26 damage this turn? We're either going to be dead or we win. This is all I can actually play. 31. No, we're dead! No! How am I having such bad luck now? Oh. Okay, fine. We'll go to the Necrobinder, everyone. We'll go to the Necrobinder. Go to the Necrobinder. It's fine.
Little and
Silken
often
Tress. That's
fills
just like
the
a
purse, as they say.
The Necrobinder will bring luck.
The Necrobinder has not brought me luck in 10 runs on Ascension 10, good sir. This is run number 11 without an Ascension 10 win. We got close twice. But yeah, I wouldn't say luck. We'll see what happens. Maybe. Well, that just happened. That did. Yeah, 3 runs where I lost in Act 1. I'm very surprised. Maybe it's because I'm streaming. Usually the Regent treats me really, really well, but not today. He got a bit camera shy, you know. Lots of different things, to be honest, but often JRPGs and character action games. Been playing the Ninja Gaiden games lately. Man, I had Ninja Gaiden 2 for ages, but I never played it on the Xbox. And it was still sealed, and I ended up selling it just before moving to Poland, actually. And it still held its value, which was nice. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't a crazy amount, but yeah, sealed stuff actually sells, which is great. I think I've even got Neo and stuff like that on Steam, but I've just not had the time to do it. I love a quick Slay the Spire or a game we can get into, one we can easily get into streaming and go from there. I do want to get back to Elden Ring, saying that, because that was funny when we were streaming it, and we've got our character Rufus McThickums. He's still sulking heavily. Hold on, what have we got here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 if we really wanted to. We better get ourselves like a decent thing. Again, not a great start. But it's fine. Unleash can put in a lot of work in the early game. Unleash and summon. Or sorry, not summon. It's called bodyguard. Yeah, there it is. So, boom. Boom. And boom. That's what I'm talking about. Give us a good thing.
Little and often fills the purse, as they say.
Well, I'm in Act 3 but not confident. I wish I had Birdonis.
Birdonis is the VIP. The MVP. The KFC. Birdonis, Bird Pip. They are where it's at. You know what? I don't usually go for Veil Piercer. But this kind of says that we need to go for an ethereal deck, especially if we can play 2 cards for free now with the replay. We'll do that. There we go. Could be KFC. KFB. What's the KFB? What is the KFB? 20 damage. 29 won't be enough. So, we'll go pa, pa.
Little and
And then
often
go
fills
slap,
the
slap.
purse, as they say.
Let's find some ethereal
Kentucky
cards.
Fried Birdonis.
Ah, I see, I see. Boom, boom. Yeah, we'll leave that like that. That's fine. Bodyguard, defend, strike. Yeah, yeah. DDD, WHKC. Just all the abbreviations. Why not? Why not? If we're looking at ethereal stuff, then I don't think friendship is the way to go, especially early game. Dredge is a good card, it just doesn't really help us now. Actually, it might do. If we have a really bad hand and we can pull something from the graveyard instead at least. Or sorry, discard pile. Well, as long as it's not the first hand anyway. Yeah, it's not being kind with the... Well, actually, that was a pretty kind turn. Let's have a good reshuffle. 10 plus 12 is 22. Beautiful. Okay, that was actually a really good fight, that one. I know this is the easy pool of fights, but that was great. Ethereal, and that's going to be played for free. Yep, we absolutely have to go for that. Sweet. It'll be played for free when we do Veil Piercer at the very least. Like now. So, who do we go for first? Hold on, I've got to slap, then slap, slap, and then free, and then that's it. Okay, so boom, slap, slap. See, Defy becomes free, which we put on you. And that should be just enough. Beautiful. Beautiful. This game is so good. I just saw that out the corner of my eye.
As they say.
This game is so good.
It absolutely is, good sir. It absolutely is. Oh, poor Osty. That's not a great hand. Okay, let's go for the little one. Okay, 7 damage there, not great. that on you. You, and you. Okay, cool. We need like a decent ethereal attack. Beautiful. I do like me some bone shards. We've got nothing really beefing up Hosty at the moment, so we can definitely use it in an emergency, or if it's just got 1 health anyway. Or this and slap again, why not? There we go, almost half health. So that on you. Boom, boom, and bodyguard.
No prison can hold
Hey,
me.
chimney.
Adventure awaits. Huzzah!
Huzzah indeed, good sir. Huzzah indeed. How are you? How has your day been? Have you been doing the Slay the Spire still? Hold on, what do I want to do here? Do I want to defend them bone shards? I guess so. Yeah, because Osty's going to die anyway, so might as well get that touch more block out and not have dazeds in the deck. Surely we could do 19 here. There we go. So boom, boom, slap. Okay, cool. Ethereal. I think we have to go for the pass. Let's see. Ooh. If we get the Veil Piercer early, this could be a good fight, but we'll see. Just come back from run after coming back from board games, so good day, I would say. How are you today? I'm doing okay, good sir. Thank you for asking. Admittedly, we've already lost 3 runs with the Regent. I was saying, you know what? Let's have a chilled run with the Regent, and I end up just dying immediately in Act 1 all 3 times. So we've regrettably gone back to the Regent. You know, we can't get much worse than dying in Act 1, right? And maybe run 11 is where it's at. But overall though, good sir, I am good. I am good. And so is Pola, in all consideration too. Hold on, let's do this. I'll play the colourless potion when we've got a good hand. Like this, kind of. The bowlers. Bowlers could be good here, actually. So we go boom, 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 and boom. There we go. That cleared a bit of health. A little bit of health indeed. Ooh. Got the free Defy, Dredge, Defy and Veil Piercer, and Bodyguard. Sure, why not? Defy again. Do we want Bowler's Unleash Veil Piercer? Bowler's Veil Piercer Unleash? Yeah. Beautiful. Very beautiful indeed. And then we've got the free pass as well, so let's do that. Can we finish? 3, 6, 12, 21. I don't really want to take 18 damage. So let's do this. Go bump. Boop and boop. And hopefully we could just do 16 damage next turn. Oh yeah, beautiful. So boom, boom, boom. Done. Orichalcums, that's... Ooh. Hello. We need to find Osti stuff to make it worthwhile, though. But, I mean, having a 25 attack power thing is quite nice indeed. Let's smith the Veil Piercer. So that does an early 26 damage, thanks to the replay. And yeah, let's try out the next elite. It's the frog guy. This guy's
Little and
always a
often
pain in the
fills
backside.
purse, as they say.
Necrobinder I feel was a great shout.
Well, we'll see about that, Focus. We'll see about that. Necrobinder is definitely my weakest character, without a shadow of a doubt. But hey, we can't lose all the time, right? Surely. Surely. I mean, it's like I always say, if you could do it on Ascension level 9, then you definitely can do it on Ascension level 10. Veil Piercer. Hold on a second. Unleash. Bodyguard, sure. We need to pop it and then do bone shards. Oh, but I didn't have enough. I don't know why I thought I had 3 energy. We really need the bone shards to be redrawn. Which pass can help us out, actually. That did not help in the slightest. Okay, 13 damage on... Hold on, I'm thinking here. So 13, 6, that counts as block. And then unleash on you. And then we'll see what happens. See what happens. There's the bone shards. Okay. I mean, this is a hand. But it's still not over. I know there's a whole load of infections in our deck now, but the Veil Piercer, beautiful. In fact, 13, 6, bam, done. Beautiful. Okay, let us... We'll definitely take the anchor. Poke. Or do we snap? Nah, we poke. We poke. Strength potion against this guy, maybe. I do love weak potion, but we'll see. The first hand you draw, each combat is upgraded. Beautiful. Okay, let's go over this way then. Veil Piercer is here. 1326. Is there anything I can completely wreck? Yes is the answer. Beautiful. What a nice turn that was. A very nice turn. Okay, so Defy is here, Squeeze is here. Actually, we just poke and squeeze. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. Is that going to be good for us? This is a very nice potion. Let's look over here first. Rattle. Rattle is so-so, I find. We'll take it. Maybe we'll bump into something. It's at least a strike plus and can hit more than once. We'll do that. Okay, let's lean this way. We'll lean towards the campfire. Upgrade a card in your deck. Let's transform a card in our deck. Let's transform one of those strikes into a Page Storm, which works for our ethereal build. This is going to be Osti Ethereal, it seems. Let's smith. Actually, we'll make Page Storm free. I think that'll be good. Let me go over here. How strong are we feeling for this elite? It's going to be Berdonis. That is a hand. We could do this and then go bop, bop. Yeah, we'll take a little bit of damage. What is this? So, poke. Dredge. Rattle and bone shards? Oh, and poke. Again. Oh, done. Beautiful. We need to find... no, we keep that as is. Enfeebling Touch is huge. And it is another ethereal card. Maybe we can take on the elite. Maybe. The Veil Piercer as well. I feel like we need to dig. We could take the Defy. But we've got a defend in our hand anyway, so... So what do we take? Is it bone shards? I guess so. Yeah. Strike and bone shards. And then if we just find squeeze now, which is like a 35% chance. It was an even bigger chance there. And now we see it sitting in the bottom of the deck. But Enfeebling Touch is here, which means we take no damage this combat. Yeah, we just made it out of the big bird unscathed, which is actually extremely unlikely for me. There we go, 45, boom, done. Lethality. Ooh, that with squeeze? It has to be. We have to take that. It's got to be lethality. Let's just do a buttload of damage to this dude. I will drink this now. Squeeze is here right now. I would love to play Veil Piercer, but I'd be a fool not to do 54 damage immediately. So let's do it. Yeah, good. Good. And now lethality is here. We have to defy. I don't really want to pass here, because I could end up drawing into Enfeebling Touch, and that would become ethereal. As in, that would disappear, and I value Enfeebling Touch over pass, so let's do that. Okay, Page Storm. Dredge, Veil Piercer, Defy. And is there any freebie? We'll just take an Unleash, it's fine. Boom, boom. Oh wow, we've already knocked it down to the threshold. I should have probably looked at that. There's the Enfeebling Touch I was talking about. We're going to play it for free anyway, because why not? Poke? Bone Shards, Bodyguard, Rattle? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we can only play one card. Is it going to be Enfeebling Touch or the... Good. Yeah, so we take some... Oh, no, we don't take any damage. I forgot about my Orichalcum. I really need to remember that. Squeeze for 94! I know we'd get smacked pretty hard, but you can't ignore nearly 100 damage, surely. Nearly 100 damage in Act 1 is wild, by the way. Okay, and there's the Unleash, so boom and bop. Oh, wait, and bop. Beautiful. We're finally out of Act 1, everyone. Finally. Give us a good Osty thing. Call of the Void. It gains Ethereal as well. That could work so well. Yeah. Yeah, let's gamble with Call of the Void. Although I've not won once, at least on stream with it in the deck. You may sacrifice card rewards to pay, or every 2 sacrifices obtain a relic. I do love this. But you know what? I keep dying with it as well. Maybe I should look at Pale's Flesh. Gain additional energy at the start of your third turn and every turn after that. That would work well with the squeeze. That will work well with the squeeze. And it will work well with Page Storm, where we're drawing even more. Yeah. Yeah. Let's have a look. Okay, what do we have here? That looks like a very eventful route over this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's where a shop is as well. What else do we have? 1, 2... Shop 3, 4, 5. So that's also an okay route. Both sides have 3 elites. This one's got the shop a little bit later, which I like. Yeah, so let's do this. And then at least it means if we're doing really badly, we can kind of branch off and take one less elite fight. And then go this way. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, yeah, cool. Cool. Let's see what we have here. Good. Dredge and Veil Piercer again? I mean, we're going to take some damage. We drew no defense. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, and in fact, the extra attack saved us. So here's the pass. Enfeebling Touch, Defy. We have to play all of this. That's not amazing turn. Especially as now we've got... actually, we should draw... No, we still didn't draw Squeeze when we needed it most. Lethality... Call of the Void, defend, defend. Okay, we take 10 damage. Alright, Squeeze literally, well, actually, it's second from last card in the deck. Boom, bop. Dance Macabre and Squeeze, why not? Beautiful. I could have done the Strike Plus, I was just being very, very silly. That's Ethereal as well. Boom, doesn't matter. Defy Plus... I do like Defile as well, but Defy Plus? Why not? Why not? Okay, now we need to start looking at some attacks, I think. Not bumped into Fear just yet, which is definitely interesting. Guess I go for the Bodyguard here. Yeah. Oh, that Squeeze, 78. It does mean Enfeebling Touch disappears, but... I mean, why wouldn't I do this? Yeah, it's fine. And now we get extra energy on this turn, which is just as well, because that was a really bad hand. Boom. Bop. Defend. Rattle? Unfortunately, it doesn't get stunned because hitting Osti does not count as stun. Or meet the stun requirements, rather. There we go. Beautiful. Very, very nice turn there. Another pass. Defile is back, though. Let's go for the Defile. Now we'll move this way. Okay, we're moving along in Act 2. We are moving along. Can I finish here? 54, 63. That'll get rid of this dude. But nah. I'd rather not take so much damage. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Poke. Unleash Defy. Yeah, let's do it on you because I don't think we're going to batter you this turn. Boom. Bone shards? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, right. Page Storm, Veil Pierce for 26. Oh, I don't have the defense for this. And there's no point me using defend because I get 6 from Orichalcum. So you know what? Screw it. Let's go to this guy. Boom. Oh, now that matters actually. Now that matters a little bit. Okay, cool. Ooh, we've got 2 ethereals we can play for free. So it's definitely going to be Defile. What's left in here? Lethality. I should have looked at my hand first. Okay, so boom, 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 and Call of the Void.
Little and
22
often
damage for
fills the purse,
Severance.
as they say.
Ian Glass time.
Oh, have fun, good sir. Have fun indeed. Aeon Glass is something. Ooh. But maybe Flatten? Especially as I've got the Dredge. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go for the Flatten. Uh-oh, no. Okay, gonna take some damage. Gonna take some damage. Gonna take some damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 30% of my deck is full of... What do we have next? We do have a campfire. Okay, lose HP again. Fine. Okay, get rid of defend. Good. That was how much? That was like 5, 4, 3... Was it even 6 as well? So 11,
Little
15.
and often
That was like
fills the
18
purse,
damage we took
as
there.
they say.
This is for Ascension to win.
Good luck, sir. Good luck. Oh, we can't take any more damage. I was making some lunch. Some lunch? What do you mean lunch? It's like 9:15. Kush. It's 9:45 in the evening. What do you mean lunch? Oh, what did you make though? Okay, pray this elite fight goes well. The bee. The bee. Veil Piercer here won't be too bad. Let's pass, try and find a Defy. Nope. Get rid of all of that. We found a Defile, but not a Defy. Really? We didn't get Enfeebling Touch, Defy, or Defy. I know this is going to put a whole load of dazeds in my deck, but I believe. I believe, everyone. Oh! That's the first time I've had this interaction. Because I've got Page Storm up, if this card, whenever you draw an ethereal card, draw 1 card. I was wondering, how did I draw 10 cards? Turns out, dazeds are ethereal. That's huge, dude. Like, that's actually amazing. And we'll do all of this. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Lethality... Veil Piercer, Call of the Void, Strike Plus. And now we pray to find Squeeze, because Squeeze will just finish. Done. Salisbury steak, mashed taters, and Spanish rice. It's almost 3 PM in Virginia. Oh, Kush. I don't know why. Maybe it was because of the colour, actually. I was, I was thinking. Who was I thinking you were? No, actually, I have no excuse. I thought that was Farron from earlier. I confused you with a completely different viewer. I don't know why. Kush, I apologise. That makes more sense now. Why it's lunchtime for you, as opposed to, nearly 9 p.m. My apologies, good sir. But dude, although I've had a really good dinner myself, that does sound pretty good. Pretty good indeed. We can actually play Berry. And with lethality, that's like 100 damage. We'll only be able to play from turn 3, but actually Berry might be okay here. Maybe. And again, we could pick it up with Dredge, although we lose out on the energy from using Dredge. Okay, let's look at the shop. I think we go for the 1 elite. Dredge is back again. Veil Piercer is here once more. Upon pickup, enchant up to 3 attacks with Sharp. Increase damage on this card by 3. You can use that with Rattle. Yeah. Rattle, Bone Shards and Berry, or has it got to be Squeeze and Berry?
Little and often
maybe we had it on
fills
the poke.
purse, as they say.
I died.
No, focus. How did that happen? How did it happen, good sir? Maybe we put it on Berry and Bone Shards. Yeah. And we still got this. Yeah, let's do that. That's quite nice. Means we might be able to play a huge energy card immediately. Have I got lethality upgraded? I think I do. It must be, right? Yeah, lethality is upgraded. So how about we do Berry? Or we could do Rattle, deals 12 damage for each time Osties hit something. But I mean, this will be well over 100 damage. Well, I tell you, not well over 100. It will be 100. Let's look at the event. Oh, it's you. Is this wise right before an elite fight? I do have very defensive cards. And I've also got energy to be able
Little
to
and
take him
often
on.
fills the purse, as they say.
I couldn't use Heart of the Cards to draw Knife Trap to kill.
Ah, well, that's where you went wrong. You should have used the heart and not the spleen of the cards. You know what? I might just give him money here because I don't think I want anything dead in my deck at the moment. I mean, you get a really good reward from this, but I don't think I could take this guy and an elite. Or maybe I can. Let's believe. Enfeebling Touch and Defend. Okay. Instantly wipe out half its health. Thank you. Let's see if this gives us something very nice. Let's see. Let's see. Got Sick'em, which does actually work in this hand. So Sick'em, Poke, Flatten, Defy. I can play everything, actually. So yeah, boom, 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 and boom. Cool. Give me Dredge. No Dredge. Oh, although this hits for 15. Hold on a second. Hold on. 13. We'll call that 20. Yeah, that'll be enough. So lethality, veil piercer, and pull from below. Good. Let's get that lantern kick. I had nothing to worry about. That was beautiful. It's got to be another defy, right? Yeah, it has to be. Cool. Wow, we didn't lose a single bit of health in that. I was about to say we don't have anything area of effect wise, but actually we do with bone shards. And thanks to being sharpened, it's actually quite nice. So I can play everything here. Let's get rid of the one trying to do the debuff. That's 15. Hold on. Got to be this one. And then bone shards. And that gets rid of one. Okay, not a bad turn one at all. Not a bad turn one at all. Squeezes here. And it will make flatten free. I do have a free defy as well. I would love to squeeze the one in the back, but I don't think I can. And if I do this, 9 plus weaken, that'll be like 12. Yeah, you know what? We'll take some of the chip. It's fine. Yeah, it's just a little bit of chip damage there. Barry is here. And I've got 2 curses in hand. Beautiful. We might just have to bury here, actually. Which is a shame. I've got the Orichalcum. Yeah, let's do that. It's fine. That kind of sucks. We had to take the weakness there. Okay. Great. No attacking cards. And now everything's back to normal. Okay, we finally hit Dredge. Which means we can hit Bone Shards and slap everything. Dredge is actually really, really nice here. So, Bone Shards, Poke, Flatten. So, Bone Shards does 26. Oh, it's the first attack. Of course it is. Works with lethality. I didn't think that worked, but because Osty is counted as a different attack. Whenever you play an ethereal card, gain 4 block. That no question, we have to take that. What a huge find that is. And another treasure chest, the Amethyst Aubergine. Gain 15 gold from enemies. Gotta do Spirit of Ash. Okay, now this is usually my best fight, but we'll see how this works here. So, Page Storm, we play everything here. It's good to get that Veil Pierce early. What is this hand? Call of the Void. Yeah, we just have to play the stuff. Okay, another Page Storm. Huge. So, boom. We definitely play lethality. Congratulations to last night, sir. Are you talking about the good old the footy, as they say? Because yeah, I don't really follow it. I was literally saying a little bit earlier, Candrum, that my football knowledge is just that there's a VTuber who supports whoever team she supports, they end up losing. And actually, England was one of them, I think. And then what was the other one? About there being a little bit of rigging as well. But yeah, thank you very much, Kandrew. Thank you. Do you actually watch the match? Because I have no clue what happened, honestly. What do I get with Dredge here, honestly? I've got Poke, so we have to take Flatten. Maybe Veil Piercer. It doesn't really matter. So, Poke, Flatten. Rattle doing 30 damage is pretty sick. Veil Piercer. I really don't want to take that much damage. But then Osti's kind of chonky. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do that. Oh, 17. That was rough. Oh my lordy. That's ethereal? Oh, I didn't know that. Do we just play Berry here for 115? I think we do. Boom. And then how many ethereal? We've got 1. And that's all I can do. So that's going to clear through a whole lot of ethereal. Oh, wait, Berry is back again. 91. But wait, we've got the Berry plus 115. Man, Berry. Berry is the pick. Ooh. Yes. Just yes. What do we get from Nonopipi? So the delicate front, at the start of each combat, fill all empty potion slots with random potions. I've only got 2 slots though. Brilliant Scarf, the 5th card you play from your hand each turn is free. I do have some freebies. Or raise my max HP. I mean, I am kinda not chunky. So it increases my HP by like 50%. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. The Necrobinder is now not as frail. We go boop boop boop. Boop boop boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not a terrible route. And there's no guarantee of a shop though. So we go over here, find the shop, maybe take out a striker unless there's something that really, really, really takes our fancy. Spirit of Ash. Defile to get some block. 15, 16. This is going to do 19. And yeah, just for the block. Hopefully we don't draw... we did get 1. But otherwise it's okay. We didn't take any damage. Squeeze. Huge. Now you're doing 20 damage though. But we can't ignore it. That just blocks for us. So yeah, let's take a little peck or two. It's fine. Fatality, Veil Piercer, absolutely. Unleash and strike. Done. Beautiful. Ooh, the Wisp. We'll take the Wisp, actually. It might seem weak, but it's actually really good. Defy on you, actually. Pass. Veil Piercer. Can this kill something? It will do after this. Oh, and I should have got one of the others, actually. Yeah, because I forgot Banshee's Cry goes down to 0. But, I mean, they're all weak enough anyway, right? Especially with the Dredge into Banshee's Cry. Boom bop, sure, bap. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do we need a Grave Warden? I mean, we've got so many defies. Yeah, I don't think we do, actually. Let's keep it as is. Okay, what do we have here? We can increase our HP again. Card rewards now can now contain colourless cards. That might be good for us. Whoops. Oh, wait, I see another lethality over there in the corner. Production. That's nice as well. That's very nice for our deck. And another enfeebling touch. Let's do it. We didn't get rid of any cards from our deck. Oh, lose a lantern key and obtain the history course. Man, if we finish with a berry and then play berry immediately afterwards, because I've got to remember this is attacks or skills. Yeah, that could go pretty nutty. Okay, so we could do Call of the Void, Enfeebling Touch, and followed by Defy. Yeah, so no attack, but that's fine. I've got to be really good now this run and remember history course because I usually forget immediately. So lethality. Another copy of Pass could be crazy. There's no point attacking. Actually, we'll pass.
Little and often fills the purse,
Spirit
as
of
they
Ash.
say.
When you get this win, I want 1% credit for suggesting the Necrobinder run.
It's still not guaranteed, dude. It's still not guaranteed. Oh, there's the pass. But I appreciate... I appreciate the support. Hold on, we can't do much here. Right hand. Defend, strike, bodyguard. And actually, we've got
Little and
chunky
often
cards coming
fills
up,
the
right?
purse, as they say.
It may not yet be guaranteed, but I still want my 1%.
It will not be guaranteed, sir. You know what? I'm actually going to play the production now. Because then it will play production thanks to the history course next turn. There we go. 6 NG. Lethality squeeze. I need to get this in a way so squeeze plays automatically. Next turn. So let's do that. Defy. Enfeebling touch. Squeeze for 123 damage, please. And we're not going to play that freebie. That is a trap. That is a trap because squeeze. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I take none of this lot. Man. Yo, same. What's cracking? We are potentially... There is a chance to win this run. There is a chance. Early Banshee's Cry. The lethality again, maybe? It's got to be the lethality, right? Double lethality, meaning 150% damage. I'm the Jesus Christ of electricity. No, scratch that. I don't know what the Jesus Christ of electricity would be. Would that be... I was going to say Scott Mills. That's the disgraced radio presenter, isn't it? Actually, I don't know what ended up with at the end of that whole debacle. For those that don't know, the whole Radio 1, he got accused of not very nice things. And then I just never heard of him again. I can fight God when it comes to electricity. Are you the Thor of the Zeus of the Odin? Is that what you're saying, Sane? Alright, let's see what's in the treasure chest. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, boom. Now let us... We could pump that up. But you know what? Call of the Void could be so good in the starting hand. So I think we've got all of our powers upgraded now. Which is great. Okay, Bone Shards and Unleash. We play everything. That's what we do. We just play everything.
Fills the purse, as they say.
BBC headline, BBC sacked Scott Mills after learning alleged victim in police investigation was under 16.
Mm-hmm. But was there actually an ending to that, though? I don't think there was. Holy crap, I'm like a, like a child when it comes to a plumbing job. I'm not horrible, and I recognise some of the work I did. Well, are you doing electrician work in the plumbing job? Because I probably would not recommend that. I probably wouldn't. The weakness effects won't hit here. Oh, I should have remembered the history. See, I told you I forget history course immediately. However, Unleash did trigger flatten, which I think is funny. What do we do here? We flatten. We absolutely play that. We play everything in short. So, Grave Warden, Strike, Bone Shards, and in production. So we get the extra energy. We get a ton of energy on turn 5. Or turn 3, rather. Ooh. Oh my lordy, it is happening. That just does it. And I've got Orichalcum, so there's no point in me blocking. You gain defense. How much defense do you gain, though? Maybe we do Banshee's Cry, followed by a regular berry. And then leave it there. So, yes, we take 2 damage here. But... oh, my days. The Bone Flute. Whenever Aussie attacks gain 2 block. I know that sounds so small, but Bone Flute can go crazy. I take nothing here. What are the bosses, by the way? The Nemesis and... oh, sorry. Nemesis. That's the power. Test Subject and Queen. Do we go to the campfire? Or do we... actually go for the shop, remove a card, and maybe try a hand with the elite? Nah. I'm probably risking it a little bit by doing that. So... what do we smith for certain? Production? Enfeebling Touch? Enfeebling Touch by itself does so good against the Queen and Nemesis. So we upgrade it. Absolutely we upgrade it. Okay, another battle from an event, but that's fine. We play everything again. Just got to remember which way round we do it. So boom, boom, boom. We'll actually do this and then Bone Shards. Because being able to get some block from the pop here is fine. Hailstorm, Berry isn't enough. There's actually a lot of attack coming my way. Veil Piercer, pass. Hold on, do I have another free ethereal to play? Actually, should I just do Berry? Let's just do Berry. Why am I even thinking so hard about this? Okay, please tell me Berry hits the same guy. Yep, good. Good. I don't know if that was random or not, but... good. No, I think I skip everything here as well. Please be an event. Oh. Adding Decay into the deck kind of blows, but... being able to do that on production is kind of crazy. Yeah, let's do it. It only does 2 damage anyway. Oh, it's also on Wisp. Well, no, if we could do it on Wisp, we might as well do it on production, right? So, thank you very much. Very good indeed. And it might not even be worth healing here. I think just to make sure let's smith the production so that could go absolutely wild. So production no longer exhausts, it's just infinite, which is great. Okay. Well, this is a hand. And then we're going to get our strike plus repeat. Beautiful. Okay. Ethereal. So that goes 5 and then 3. And then we can actually play Banshee's Cry. We do production, Banshee's Cry. Hold on. Boom. 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 And boom. Okay, cool. And then you're just instantly dead next turn. Beautiful. Oh, but I can't use my... That's bad. I can use the power-up. I can't use Defile. I can't use Defy. I can't do anything.
Little and often fills the
We've got
purse,
Call of the Void, I
as
guess.
They say.
Who doesn't love the Necrobinder?
This dude. Actually, this is revenge because the only 2 times that I got to the end on stream with this, it was always finished off by this guy being in second, being the second boss of Act 10. Act 10? Ascension 10. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, yeah, this guy doesn't like the Necrobinder, but that's fine. Is it Banshee's Cry again? No, it doesn't remember it. Getting a Spirit of Ash Ethereal is crazy. And then this is that Enfeebling Touch upgrade I was talking about. So, bump. Do I just leave it like that? Nah, surely we pass and check what else is around. Defy. And we'll play the Wisp, why not? What's he do? 17 damage. We can't end on that. Yeah, okay, we'll just leave it there. We're not going to be silly. There's the other lethality. And that getting Sentry Mode is kind of wild. So, lethality number 2, 150% damage for the first attack each turn. Poke now with a massive 15. We leave like that. I should have done it the other way round. Do poke and then the enfeebling touch. Reanimate. That is a wild card to get. Okay. Banshee's Cry is here at 82 damage. 3 times 5. Oh yeah, because it did the enfeebling touch. That's fine. I was wondering, wait, what? Friendship here isn't too bad a play, actually. We could finish this off with a chonky Osty. Boom. Boom. Production. Dredge. Get production again. Sure. I was hoping to finish with the reanimate, but I might finish off with a production actually. Nah, it's got to be this. Okay, boom, boom. That does a little bit, and then we finish off with a reanimate. Oh, I was going to play that for fun then. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? And there's the reanimate. Beautiful. We got a chonky Osty. Oh, beautiful. Doesn't hurt to play the Sleight of Flesh, honestly. But Berry will finish. And I've got nothing else to stop that either, so... we do Bury, followed by Bodyguard, so Osty gets even bigger. Okay, sick. We've got the Double Veil Piercer. Calcify as well, that's pretty good. Let's actually do the Double Veil Piercer here. We definitely play the Enfeebling Touch. Surely I played the Squeeze here, right? And then that will repeat on the following turn. Oh, Neurosurge? My god, Neurosurge is huge. Berry is here as well. But I can't have History Course repeat it, unfortunately. Definitely do Misery. Play Production. Damn, I should have played Berry first. What am I doing with myself? What am I doing? I'm just throwing for no reason. But even Rattle can finish. Hold the phone. Hold on, let me just make sure. Because, who knows, I can't count. Make Osty even bigger. And then poof, poof. Okay. One fight down. One fight down. Next we have the Queen. This could go really well or really badly. Let's drink a potion. We pass. We absolutely play Lethality. Do I duplicate the Lethality here? Surely, right? Boom, boom. And I would love to play Call of the Void. But I think Defy is going to be the one. Because then I've definitely played an Ethereal card to get Banshee's Cry down. Oh no, the Squeeze! What a turn. Although 125 damage. Oh, I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. And I don't believe Osty is affected by the weakness stuff. Lethality again. Absolutely. So we just need a chunky attack of 225. I've got to be careful. I do have to be careful because I'm forgetting about History Course. And I'm going to be taking 36 to the face here. Okay. Production plays everything. I have to do the Page Storm. I want the Enfeebling Touch, but that's just very unfortunate. What is his hand anyway? It's just defense, defense, defense. I forgot about History Course again. Don't tell me I throw this. Don't tell me I throw it. Okay. Dredge. What will Dredge bring? Production. Okay, so boom. Dredge. Production. I do have something
Little and
ethereal
often
here.
fills the purse, as they say.
Threw on purpose so I would be wrong, Rofl.
I do not want to be wrong on purpose, though, dude. Like, this is kind of nutty. Hold on. So, Squeeze definitely gets rid of you, but I can't play Squeeze. Yes, I can, because I'm getting my energy production back. I can go for something chonky-ish. Let's go for the pass, actually. Wait, is that just going to finish you anyway? I shouldn't be doing that. Let's do production. Do I do 162 damage on this dude? I think I do, actually. And then Veil Piercer, Veil Piercer. Pass. Banshee's Cry, that's beautiful. And we do Enfeebling Touch last. I can't play the berry, which sucks. Do I do Banshee's Cry last, actually? Hold on. Why did I do Enfeebling Touch on that? Okay, this. This. And that gives us a turn to play a little bit. Good. And then Squeeze is here. I finish with Squeeze. That's just it. I finish with Squeeze. So, boom on the poke. Defend. Squeeze. Oh, come on! 211 damage. GG's. This was the run. Necrobinder! Beautiful game. Beautiful. It looked like I was going to throw it at one point. All it took was 11 tries. After my last Ascension 10 run with the... no, my last Ascension 10 win with the Necrobinder. That's right. So there we go. Less than a 10% chance to do it with Necrobinder, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. That was great, though. And we just started getting energy relics. Candelabra really helped out. Candelabra was amazing. Yeah. The looming fruit also helped. We would have been dead without that. Just amazing. Killed 6 more elites. Won a run with your max HP increased by 30 or more. We are stuffed. Beautiful. Beautiful. GG's, everyone. GG's. Oh, that turned around, didn't it? You know what? That glam, the replay on Veil Piercer, that was something. That was something. I don't think I've ever bumped into a play like that before. And being able to do 2 ethereals for free really, really helped. I was hoping to bump into, I think it's called Demens or Demense, something like that, where you get an extra energy per turn, and it's an ethereal card as well, but costs 3 energy to use. But hey, we did it even without that. That production as well. That late shop production. Ooh, that was a treat. That was a treat. Let me make sure I'm not making it up, because that was... Hold on, where was the shop? Where was the final shop? Was it this one? There it is. Production, another lethality, and enfeebling touch as well. Beautiful. Majestic. Outstanding, I say. And we only took 7 damage from the test subject. The Queen, well, we didn't even take damage from the Queen. It was her minion. But hey, it is what it is. What a deck. Yeah, that was good. We'll take it. We'll take it. And on that, that is actually the perfect time, in fact, for us to find another good chap or chapette to raid, I believe. So let's see here. Let's see. Boom. There is my brother. There is my brother. He is here. I think we have to raid him, right? We have to. We have to. Now, admittedly, my bro does not play the kind of games that I play, but he is lovable nonetheless, and probably more entertaining than I am. So I hope you guys enjoy him. Let us do the usual, everyone. So as always, if you are subbed, then please copy and paste that Rainbow Boomerade message there. If not, then please copy and paste the Kapow Boomerade message instead, and we will send boomer love to my brother. Haven't been in this streaming forever. To be fair, he's not really been on in forever either. He took a bit of a hiatus, you know, due to both family stuff and work as well. Work does run him a bit ragged from what I understand from time to time. But he's starting to come back. He's starting to come back. So, yeah, let's give him a little a boomer hello, a little bit of boomer love. Me, I will definitely be resting. I need a sweet treat after this as well. I'm very, very happy with that win. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your Thursday. And until next time, you take care. I'll see you again soon. Not sure what we're doing for Saturday. Maybe Deep Rock Galactic, maybe something else. Who knows? Anyway, much love, everyone. Bye bye bye. You get the point.